Welcome back to Infinifactory with FractalMindMike. That's right, it's me. And we're back again. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, comment, delete these blocks. Alright, so what are we doing next? Essentially, this thing fills up with every single piece that we need to build that, and then we push it off the edge. And then it becomes my responsibility, I guess, to create the monstrosity that is this thing. I feel like lifters might come into play. I'm imagining a scenario where we build the top plate, a lifter comes and pushes things up, then we shove these guys in there, and a lifter comes and pushes them up and they get welded on. And we use the same process to make the other plate. We just send it, you know, hopefully we can send all the pieces in the same order to the same constructor, and it will just lift up underneath those and get welded into place. And once that happens, we then push the thing off on its way to get delivered here. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I might change my mind immediately, but first of all, we need to see all the parts come here and fill up this area. And as soon as we get that, we're going to press C to pause. We're going to just take a look at everything and see what the orientation and order of things are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so my first thought about what I just said about the plan, I counted to 9. We only need 8. So I think it works, actually. 2, 2, block, 3, block, 1. 2, 2, block, 3, block, 1. Yeah, okay, so this is like a sequence. So I think we want to try and just take everything. All of these black blocks, we want to take all of them onto a line. Oh man, this is tricky actually. I'm trying to think it through. It is tricky. Yeah, okay. So, let's think. This is a piece that we want. So I may change my mind already. We may just weld those together. This, and this, as well as this, and this need to be welded together and joined to that. Let's just deal with those, and everything else we'll just ignore. We'll let it fall on the floor. We'll keep this one, because we kind of need that. But yeah, all of these pieces we'll let fall. We'll just deal with the first block. Yeah, let's break it down. Break down the problem, put it together. That's how we do these things, isn't it? Alright, let's go. I've already forgotten the sequence, but I think I've got it. Let me see. You. That's 2, 1, 2, block. 1, 2, 3, I think, block, and then 1. I think that's the order we want. Everything else could fall on the floor. Let's just push this entire sequence over here. And we'll just, I guess, watch it fall on the floor. A little bit of time wasting just to make sure I got this right. Let's count them. So 1, 2, 3, 3... and those last 2. Yeah, that's right. We got it. Okay. So this very first one, I wonder if there's some sequence by which we can just actually just make it work. Like, let's just experimentally see what happens when I do this. I think we can reason about this. Let's put a, let's do that. I think we can reason this through, though. We don't need to actually do it. But there'll be 1, 2, then the bomb centerpiece. And then there'll be a roll 3, and then another roll 3. I think that's what we're going to end up with. So if we wanted this piece to end up here, we could change this. And I believe it was 1, 2 blocks. So we take this one out. You know what? Let's not take it. Oops, not take it out. Let's take this out. Oh, that doesn't work, does it? No. That clearly does not work. Alright. Let's just do the original thought that I had. Let's see how long this takes. Like, what's the timing look like? Oh. What happened there? Got a little, focused on this. How many of these do we get? Have we got too many? I mean, this is easy solved. We'll just do this and just see if that's the problem. I mean, I see the problem here. Let's redo this. Try this once again. I have a devious idea. Alright, press C2 too late. I gotta do it again. I'm trying to pause it when that looks complete. Right there. So if I had a method of dropping a bunch of welders right on top of it at this exact moment, that'd be nice. We happen to have this block in exactly this position, right above this stair line, which is good to know. Right in between these two girders. So that's our measuring stick. So I just like cut out. Like, all this pipe is redundant, right? The only pipe that's actually necessary is the one that goes into these bits. So we just have the pipe go across here and then straight down there. I can delete all of this. I can throw a sensor in right above this block and just have that pipe go around the back here so it doesn't interact with the sensor. And then send that sensor pipeline over here to whatever mechanism pushes the welder down on top of this and forces that down. It'd be lovely if I could make this like 1 block higher, because then it would be perfectly aligned. Currently, it obviously is not. Oh, you know what? I can actually just put a welder in here. Fixed. A fixed welder point there. Alright, I got a couple ideas to try out. Let's do that. So, first of all, let's just delete all these redundant pipes that we didn't need anyway. And I might as well just do this. In case we want to do a similar thing with any of the other stuff on the ticket line. Now I can freely put in a downward facing sensor and take this signal to whatever machine happens to live here. For now, I'm just going to attach these pipes like this so that that button doesn't fall down. In terms of a welder, I have no way to hold it in place except for suspending something from the ceiling. So let me just change this pipeline a little bit. Yep, connected. Good. And we need a welder. Right there. So that'll hold that in place. And then we just need a ring of welders to be able to fall down here. Which we can't do. I'm just now realizing. I'm thinking about it. What we might be... Oh, you know what else I'm noticing here is we have no way of dealing with removing the object once it's made. Because I've fenced everything in. Can I do without a couple of fences? Does it still work? Let's find out. Okay, we lost a couple of blocks and therefore we cannot deal with it. Okay, well, technically, I just can't have this one, right? I just need one side that's blank. So let's try. Let's try and see what happens. I mean, it seems to be pretty clear it's going to push off the end. So I need a blocker instead of a block. Yeah, it's definitely gonna... Yeah, there it goes. A lot to think about here. This doesn't need to be here. It needs to trigger something, but we don't know what yet. So let's just get rid of it for now. And let's just go ahead and put a blocker in as well. Knowing that we want to retract that at the right moment. Now if we turn this into a lifter... Actually, if we turn it into a nothing... Yes, a good old nothing. Very helpful. Lifter. Okay. Blocker, actually. Okay, and then we want to... I can already see a problem here, but I'll just see if it's actually a problem or not. Yep, it's a problem. That's not dropping because it's attached to this pipeline thingy. How is that floating there, by the way? Oh, it's the thing. Okay. Well, that was something. Okay, we gotta put a block behind the blocker. This is great. There we go. And we have to prevent this from being able to be pushed up. So... I have a stupid idea, and I'm gonna do it. I'm tired of pretending like I don't have stupid ideas all the time. Oh, that won't work because it won't drop. That's okay. I think. This is convoluted. It's getting more convoluted, but that just means it's getting better, right? That's just a good thing all around. Is that right? Is that the right square? I can't tell anymore. I think it is. Okay, I think we need to be this low. This is so stupid. I don't even know. Like, I'm genuinely concerned about my brain. Does this make any sense whatsoever? Like, what am I even thinking right now? Well, that's something. Do that again. This is stupid. Okay, okay, alright, I gotta talk through what I'm actually trying to do here, and maybe that'll help me actually build what I need to build and not whatever this monstrosity is. Okay, so... we want this... We want some way of saying, you cannot go higher than where you are right now. But as soon as we start... it'll stay exactly where it is, but once this block comes up, it'll just shove it up, which we don't want it to shove up. We want it to stay exactly there. So to stay exactly there, we need a piece that's not connected to this piece, which we want to be able to move. We want to be able to move this by retracting this. Right? Oh. Hold on a second. There we go. There we go. Okay. Oh. It can't re-lift. So we need like a suspension system as well. Let's just deal with this problem first. Okay, that's not re-lifting. You need to be one block higher, I think. Yep, okay, that's good. It's perfect! I also wanted this to be a one-time thing, not a continuous thing. So, we'll have to think about that too. We could make one of those latches? No, not a latch. We don't want a latch. We want a momentary input. We want, like, the opposite of a latch. Okay. So this hook is held up by this, which, by the way, is completely unnecessary. I could have just put a block, like, you know, here. That would also do it. Yeah, that's a lot easier. Okay. So, obviously we made things very wrong. Because I guess something wasn't blocking properly when it should have been. Because this needs to be momentary and not continuous. How? I don't know. I'll think about that. I'll think about that. It's fine. For now, we'll just worry about it later. The main problem is still this. Is getting pushed up when it shouldn't. And we need to stop that. And the only way to stop that is... I need for that to not stick to the roof. Alright, this is crazy enough that just might work. Okay, that retraction happens too quickly. I just need a delay in the retraction. Oh. I didn't anticipate that being a problem. See, that retracts instantly. I need it to not retract instantly. So how do we put a delay in this line? We essentially don't want whatever... We don't want this to trigger it immediately. We want something to happen first. So is there enough of a delay with just like... say... how do we do it? What? Wait, what? Oh, the whole thing fell down because it's not attached to anything. That makes some sense. Yeah, still not enough of a delay. In fact, I didn't even notice if there was a delay. Seems practically instantaneous. Okay, it's not instant. So we could make a line of these and create a delay that way, or we could come up with a different way to do a delay. Well, I'm overthinking it. I just need to move this line down a little bit. Let's say we want it to happen here instead. Does that fix it? Okay, it's not so much the delay, is it? What if I got rid of all... Whoops, that was a big mistake. Whoops. Now I'm really messing up. Try that. I don't expect this to be any different. I'm just experimenting. Just in case kind of situation. Yeah. Yeah, it did exactly what I thought it would do. Okay. How can we stop this from pushing that when we don't want it to? Have I once again overcomplicated something that is not complicated? Probably. Use that as the blocker and then just put the lifter anywhere. It doesn't have to be on that square. I was just being sort of trying to be smart and turned out to be dumb. I think. Uh-oh. Why did you not fall? Because of this block. I was really hoping I could do this without having to move a whole bunch of stuff. Anyway. Probably needed to move stuff anyway. Wait a second, what? That's more like it. Okay. Yes, it does look like we have welded everything together. Perfecto. Okay, and we're we're probably going to not use this timer anyway. We're going to use a timer for other pieces here. So the next stage, we kind of exactly now want all of these other pieces on a conveyor belt that's adjacent to this, and they'll all fall into place just after this happens, kind of thing, right? And what needs to happen when this whole thing triggers is we need to retract this, I think. And then we want it to push across, push it out of there, kind of thing. We have space for a pusher, which will trigger when this is next, like when this happens, but I can move that on top and that'll not be a problem. So I might just do that now. But we do have space for a pusher. Oops, wrong button. Still that muscle memory. Okay. Those are connected now. Making sure I'm not interfering with all of our strange mechanics. And we need to hook this up to something, so for now, I will hook it up to this line. Oh, we really need a blocker on the end there, don't we? Wait, I've used the wrong sensor type too. Whoops. Yep, so not that sensor, obviously. I think we did it. This is so convoluted though. I really hate it. What's stopping you from rolling? Absolutely nothing stopping you from rolling. That's a little annoying. Does this help? Oh, absolutely not. We need to get rid of that. There we go. Does this help? Clearly not. What's the hold up here? It's not like I welded it to other materials or anything. There's no blockers as far as I can tell. Wait, did we weld it to the plate? Maybe that's what's happened. Maybe it's been welded to the plate. Which means this would need to extend. Before it welds? Actually not sure why I put this on an actuator. I guess it slightly delays the push, but... yeah, it's definitely welding it to the plate. I heard that second weld that time. Okay, so pusher, not good idea. Well, that ruins everything. I guess I should just quit and give up. Does this work? Hello? Man, this will be a triumph if it actually freaking works. Why did they all fall down the hole? No! What happened? Oh, we crashed. 1 second. Alright, let's try that again. Why did everything go down the hole? Oh, because it's not extending because it's welded to this platform. Oh, every time I think I'm onto something. Wait, what are we stuck on? Oh, the retractor. And we're 1 block too high? Yay! We finally did something! Oh my gosh, that took way more than I thought it would. I hate it so much. Okay. Alright, we have part 1 of our device. Oh my goodness, what a horrifying mess. Just look at this glorious machine. I don't care about optimizing at all. This is like a biblically accurate bomb building machine, yeah. This is amazing. Oh my gosh. Wow. Right, so it takes so long to actually build the thing. I also think we can trigger this earlier again. Quite possibly. Let's try that. And we also want to build it up so that all this stuff comes off the line that we want and goes straight onto this conveyor. And just, we're ready to make the second part, basically, right away. And hopefully we can deliver all the pillar pieces faster than that gets built so that we can slide them all into place first. If that makes any sense. Which, at this point, I'm willing to believe anybody who says they don't understand what the hell is going on right now, because this is insane. Okay. I just gotta, like, get my alignment, because I don't really remember. Okay. So, it's, well, 5 that we want to keep in a row. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, it's 2 in a row. Drop, 2 in a row. Don't care, don't care. 3 in a row. Okay, so 2 in a row, drop, 2 in a row, 3 in a row, 1. Okay. 2, drop 1, 2, don't care, 3, don't care, 1. Whoops, 1. What is this? What is this crime against humanity that I've just witnessed? Why is that? Oh, because of that. Right. It was never momentary. And it needs to be. For this solution to work. There's gotta be a way to do a momentary switch. I just can't think of how to do it. Other than some kind of blocker, switch, blocker situation. So let's just build that right here. Let's build something dumb and then we'll see if it makes sense. Okay, so what I'm thinking is conveyor track. Something like this. Hello? Oh. I forgot part of it. No. Yes. Oh, it's too fast? That's fine. We can fix that. As soon as I remember the buttons. Oh, I didn't actually extend this bit. That might not be long enough. Oh. We can't have this end one. Oh boy. So We're dependent on this being here long enough for that to escape. That could be a problem. Wait, are we also not long enough for this thing to drop? Yeah, we're not. Can we get away with that? We can get away with that. We've lost some parts. I don't know. I guess this is too fast. We're too slow. We're too slow, but we are constructing what looks like correct pieces. Also, I just realized we didn't ever finish up this part over here, which was... I think it was this piece? Yeah. Excuse me. Sorry about the cough. Wait. I just realized I'm catching those things. We're gonna have to... do that. Okay, we're not triggering on that one. I don't know what I'm doing. Does that help at all? Damn it! Oh no, I don't... I really wanted to be able to reuse this constructor to construct both pieces, especially because of the complexity that I made it with. There's obviously way simpler ways we can do this. I just wanted to do something crazy. I don't even know if we have enough space to build another one of these, like over here. I guess we do. I wanted to build the craziest way possible for this one, and it's just making my life hell. I'm trying to find There's obviously a problem here as well, where these things go back and forward. It doesn't really let this escape immediately. I know... Well, there was something going on with it anyway. Like if we just let it all roll through. Yeah, it goes a little nuts. And yeah, that's already been triggered by this. Like, let's get rid of that. Yeah, it should be allowing it through, and it's not. Try that. Whoa, hello. You gotta stay connected there, buddy. We just need to smooth out that, maybe? Wait, did I fix the waste problem? Wait, could this work? With one extra switch, did I just fix the waste problem? How can I know that all these are correct? Like, they appear to be correct because there's no waste. They must be correct. Obviously, this is going to become a problem before long, but, in fact, it's probably a problem by now. Yeah, it's a problem. Yeah, okay, it's become a problem now. But, functionally, interesting. So if we can deal with these guys somehow, which I've got no room to deal with them. Well, actually, that's not one of them. It's these ones here. This hole, this hole, this hole, and the last hole. So I can push them all out the other side, bring them across here, deliver them perfectly in time to this arrangement where we've got the floater thingy pushing everything. So I need to put one of these in each corner so that as we push those items onto each corner, they just perfectly float. We have a series of welders up here, and when the bottom plate joins, we then push it off to get delivered. This is the most convoluted method I can think of to making this thing. I'm sure there's more convoluted methods, like, don't get me wrong. But I wanted something that was actually just, like, the least obvious way to do it kind of thing. Like, something that's really silly. Or maybe you could say it's naive. It's a naive approach, even. Like, whatever way you want to think about it, I wanted something that was definitely going to be scoring silly points. I don't care if it scores optimal points, if that makes any sense. I can't believe it actually works. Actually, like, I knew this would be challenging to get done, but I didn't... I wasn't sure that we could do it. I really wanted to do this as a method to build it, though, because I think it's It's more interesting because, like, a lot of the other solutions I've done in the game, it's like, oh, I'll build 1, 2, 3 of this, then I'll build 1, 2, 3 of that, and then I'll build 1, 2, 3 of that, and then I'll join them together, and then I'll send it off. Like, that was, like, the obvious solution. I was like, no, I don't want to do that. I want to do something a little bit more interesting, something silly. This is definitely checking those boxes, but I think it's challenging me a lot more because, well, it's just crazy. It doesn't feel right at all. So we know we're getting one here, we know we're getting one here, we know we're getting one back over here, which I guess we'll have to go the other way if that block's in the way. Not that I need the blocks there, it's just whatever. Okay, so we've got those. We need them to come all the way down here. I don't know exactly where the corners will be of this thing yet, either. Let's try and make some assumptions here. Whoops. What am I doing here? Oh, of course. Like an idiot, I've gone and assumed that gravity inverts, which we all know it does not. Okay. I've made a mistake. I don't know if this is fast enough. We might be fast enough. Yeah, if I get the other end to connect, which is closer, so in theory, whoops, in theory, it should be pretty easy. Where are my sensors? Will this be in the way of welders, is my next question. Nope. Okay. Capturing height in the mind's eye is a tricky thing sometimes. Okay, we are aligned with the top of that bar, which is there. Okay. So let's just... That was where the top of the unit was. So we want to build on top of that. Well, not on top. We want to build a thing here. And we want to have welders on this side. And welders on this side. Am I aligned? I'm not aligned. Okay. Z that. Okay. And we want our welders to be here. Which are, what, 3? Okay, button 3, there. There. Man, if this works, I'm gonna be so happy. Oh no, we've run into a little snag. I don't know if it matters, though. There's no way this works, right? Ugh! There's definitely no way this works. We've built this thing a little too close. Okay, that's fine. I hope I measured the alignment right, but I think I did. Oh, oh boy! I can't believe it. Hang on, no. Let's put that there just in case. This is the maniacal laugh of a madman, because I can't believe this works. It's so silly. Oh, I love it. I love how it's also misaligned by 1. That's perfect.
The bombs are in position throughout the facility. We should really get the out of here.
Oh. Wow, I'm average. I did not expect that. I expected to be far off the average. That's crazy. What the heck, man? I mean, I hope this is a really unique solution to this puzzle. Like, if people are out there who are like, oh yeah, I watched Infinifactory all the time, and this is like completely normal solution, then there's something wrong with the planet, because that doesn't gel with me. That's crazy. So we finished it. Do we get new dialogue? Nothing's exploding into like a new section. Do we get new dialogue from our compatriots?
You're new.
Nope.
I'm Nia. I fight and beat stuff up. Sometimes I build things.
That's good. Why am I in a prison still? I want to explore this base. I want to go to the cafeteria.
Hey, welcome to the barracks. I'm...
Alright. We'll play the mission briefing next time. I'll see you next time, everybody. Thank you very much for watching this video. I am actually really surprised how long it took to solve that puzzle, but I did make it hard on myself. I think I'll try and do simpler solutions in the next episodes or two. But that was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. Thanks, Dave, for making it fun for us. I appreciate that. You jerk. See you next time, everybody. Don't forget, you can subscribe to my channel, leave a like, leave a comment, and come and check out twitch.tv/FractalMindMike anytime. Also, why not go check out my games on itch.io, fractalmindmike.itch.io. Bye!